Scorpio, good morning. Welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. Great to be here. Everybody's welcome. If you like my videos, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. Okay, and I'll be more than happy to drop you the information. That said, now, you may or may not see something to do with ELSWHERE Tarot on other social media platforms. It is not me. Doesn't matter how convincing it looks, do not send your money to these sites. Here on YouTube is me, the genuine me. Email in the description box below. That's the only way you can contact me. Okay. Please do not send money to what you think is ELSWHERE Tarot on other social media platforms. I have no affiliation with any other platform but YouTube. All right. So here we go. What's going on for you? What is going on for you? Well, it would seem as your person is, well, basically, to cut it short, they've got the hots for you. They want to take things further with you, but also they're perhaps married or in a long-term contract, a long-term commitment. They want to hang on to that. In other words, this person wants to minimize losses, but they're certainly very focused on you. They're also very focused on money. Okay. They've not come to any conclusions yet about decisions on what to give up and which direction to go in. All this is saying here is they want to hang on to what they've got. They want to be with you. All right. They're very attracted to you. All right. But they, in fact, for some of you, there's an obsession here. Well, very, very focused. There's a lot of inhibitions. There's a lot of things holding this person back. Could be work, could be finances, but they're trying to correct that. Okay. They do intend to make a decision, but it's like at the moment, there's a bit of a fear on jumping the gun. They don't want to jump the gun and make a premature decision. They kind of want to, I don't know, get to know you a bit better. They do feel for you, but they also have feelings for the people. There could be a family involved, children, but there's a Three of Cups energy here. There's something distracting this person. All right. They're trying to control the situation as best they can. They are struggling though. But there's one thing they are very adamant on. All right. They will not make a decision until they are ready. They want to make their position very, very clear to you. Okay, even if there's silence, I'm kind of getting this sudden, without warning, coming forward and then making their position very, very clear. They're in a kind of a real thinking person's game here. I mean, they want stability with you. All right. Now, for whatever reason, they want kind of to keep things quiet. Now, it could be they're in a very high profile job, they're in the public eye, they're in a government office, they certainly don't want to lose their job. This Page of Swords is like anonymity. It's somebody who wants to communicate with you, but they want to keep things quiet. I'm picking up in work something to do with stock markets, whatever that means to you. Stock markets or property. One of these two. This is not for all of you, obviously, but they do have a concern for somebody else. I'm kind of getting they're being very supported very well by somebody else, and they're sort of having a bit of maybe a guilt complex here. They've got a very, very slow approach to this. They're trying to slow things down because, they've got a lot of attention at the moment. They're trying to avoid a conflict here. So they're slowing things down. They're delaying any major decisions. especially where relationships are concerned. All right, once they're clear, they'll let you know. All right, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. But one thing's for sure, that the clarity this person gives you, it's got to be conditional. It's like we can go forward with a relationship, but it has to be played out my way kind of energy. Now, your energy in all of this, you're being very secretive. Ooh. You're biding your time. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. If you're dealing with an ex or whatever, your experience has told you not to rush into this. I'm kind of getting you're biding your time. You're waiting for the circumstances to change to a degree. You have got a lot of enthusiasm for this person, but you're wondering if this is, you don't want to give up your position until they kind of come forward with some kind of, not promise, but clarity. You're in a position where you're making emotional choices on who and what to let go. Ooh. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. You would appreciate some kind of clarity from this person, some kind of direction, some kind of swift action, so that you can make a move. You feel there's certain parts of your life that's holding you back. You feel your present situation, whether it's in work or whether it's in a relationship, where you're living, you feel you want to announce things that are holding you back. You're looking for something much more reliable. You're in a very, very slow approach yourself. You kind of want to do this right. You do. You're being very practically minded. You're thinking finances, distance, visas, etc., if that applies to you. But I am picking up travel here as well. Some of you feel the timing's not right yet. You're trying to get your act together. You do feel you'd be very happy in another position in life, in another location. There's a lot of sadness around this. It's like to pursue this, you've got to make a life-changing decision, either somebody or something you're going to have to kind of let go of, and it's something you're reluctant to do at the moment. Both of you, really. It's like you want to be together, but your relative circumstances, it's like, I don't want to give that up yet. I'm not ready. So I'm kind of getting delays here and having the patience to wait a little bit longer. Let's see what's your career brings. What is in your career? Well, there's a choice here. You either want to set up your own business, or you're looking for a promotion or a job with more responsibility. There's some of you in a position with your career. It's very, very challenging. I'm kind of getting one or two of you want to go the opposite. A lot of you are spending too much time at work. Work is taking too many demands. You want a job that's easier going and allows you to control it more. You want a job that allows you to spend more time at home. You want to put yourself into a much more peaceful, harmonious environment. Okay. It's kind of like you're going through the motions with your present job. You're looking for a job where there's a lot more enthusiasm, where you can put a lot more of yourself. It's like following your heart's desire, basically. There's too many limitations around for your liking. Maybe you've got a boss that's too controlling. I don't know. But you're detaching from this present position. Okay. A lot of you are trying to form associates to further your career. It's like them showing much appreciation for people's swift action. I'm kind of getting asking for something an early release or from a contract or whatever, but you'd be very grateful for somebody's cooperation here. Now, for some of you, you've lost your job, you've applied for others, and it's like that appreciation for a swift decision so that you can either move on or go forward with it. It would be a lot of gratitude. Well, as far as your work is concerned, it's stepping outside those familiar surroundings. Ooh. Decisions being made logically and intuitively, not emotionally. I'm picking up here change of job and stepping outside of familiarity, stepping outside familiar ground, stepping outside your comfort zone. But there is a fresh start on offer here. I'm getting with finances, with maybe some of you have been frivolous with finances, too generous because of emotional ties. I'm kind of you're getting some focus and dedicating and thinking much more practically and logically now, not emotionally. I'm seeing you improving your finances through sheer dedication. It is going to take time. For some of you, it will seem like a hard slog, but looks like you're going to get there in the end. With work also, I'm picking up something that is going to take a lot of your time and energy to put something in place. All right, but I'm seeing vast improvements. A lot of you want a job with a lot less responsibility. You feel you've carried it on too much. That's it for today. Take care.